It's it's after 2 o'clock again. It's after 2 o'clock again, and it's Friday, and I have to go in tonight, and I really didn't want to stay up. Didn't want to stay up this late, but hey, I guess these are just the dues you gotta pay. These are the dues you gotta pay. See this right here? Let's see. We gotta pick up. There we go. See that right there? That is paperwork. That is paperwork for my DBA, doing business as. Do it right or don't do it at all. 40 Entrepreneur Drive is my channel. It's going to be just one element of my push forward, and it is now registered as a doing business as name. That plus the 2 websites that I shared with you guys the other day. So sleepgoodies.com, I was working on that website and working on getting inventory for my suppliers and working on websites and logos and all that, but I hadn't had this done. So now I've got my doing business of registered with the state of Texas, not with the state of Texas, with the city of Fort Worth, for sleepgoodies.com, for soakwashrinse.com, which is the other website that I share with you, and with 40 Entrepreneur. This channel right here, this is not just a documentary, this is a business. This is my life. So I did that. It's the first thing I did after I got off the live stream with you guys. Then I went over to Half Price Books. Give me a little coupon. Went over to Half Price Books because after watching Sparkwisdom's video, I don't remember if I left her link in that video or not. After watching one of her videos, she suggested like 4 or 5 books, and I mentioned them in, I think it's the video that says cleaning up and showing you my library. I think that's the title of that one. But there was 4 or 5 books. I went to Half Price Books, and they didn't have any in stock. 2 of them they shipped to my house. I got those, and then the other ones they had shipped to the store. So while I was out already, I went and got those. So this one is one of the recommended. Let's see if you can see that. This is one of the recommended books from Montina Portis, aka Sparkwisdom. So I've got this one. I've got Traction. These were highly recommended by her. Right now, I'm still working on. The Boss Life. I took it to work last night and read just a little bit of it, but I was mostly working on must have taken it out, but I was working on some other stuff. Plus I ended up running around a lot more at work than I thought I did. And then I grabbed these 2 little journal books. They were in the dollar bin, so that is supposed to stay in here for mileage. I have not been tracking my mileage when I drop off my eBay stuff at the post office. That needs to go in here. Start mileage and end mileage. When I went downtown Fort Worth to register my businesses, that goes in here. I probably matter of fact, I did put it in here. I put in here DBA registration up to business books. Business books is part of continuing education. So I've got that in here, written as my first entry, business books, and I've got the start mileage and the end mileage. And I got one for my son too, so that he can start using this at work to keep track of his hours. They were only $1. So I've got that. And I'm finally back home. And the other day, it was yesterday morning, or this morning. All the days are running into each other. Yesterday morning, I was talking about Mr. Rogers, because I was talking about if I could talk to my former self, my younger self, and just get rid of all the unnecessary fears in my life, and how Mr. Rogers was always talking about, you're special just the way you are, and I like you for being you. Guess what they had at Half Price Books? Look at that. Encouragements. I don't know if you can see it past the glare, but that's really cute. Encouragements. And it says right there, why? Because I like you. Thought that was so cute. Miss McFeely Rogers Foundation. I'm not going to open them up and use them. I'm just going to keep them as a novelty. But, hey, I like you. Why? Because I like you. I used to love this guy growing up. He just made me feel good about myself. He really, really did. You know, a lot of shows nowadays for kids are just strictly for entertainment, and there's no connection at all. But that show, that was something else. But anyways, here's another day. I'm complaining about not getting enough rest, but it had to be done. The reason why I went out and was motivated to do this is because after watching a different Montina, matter of fact, the one I just finished watching, I'll leave the link in this description because I watched it already, and then I downloaded it because I don't have Wi-Fi on my phone, but I listen to a lot of stuff in my car as downloads. I listen to it while I'm driving, and I was listening to this one again, and she was talking about even your YouTube channel can be registered as a business. So whatever your YouTube channel is and about and your name, that should be a business name with its own EIN, with its own bank account, separate from your personal stuff. So when you do start getting that monetization going, it is going in its business account. And when she said that, I was like, what? Like, duh, you can monetize your YouTube account, but what? As a business, as its own business? When she said that yesterday, well, it was an old video, but I watched it yesterday. When I watched that yesterday, I was like, yep, that's what got me to thinking about doing the website. When she said YouTube as a business and thinking of it as a business and treating it as a business and getting its own bank account, its own EIN, I was like, yep, I'm getting that website. I'm making sure I get that domain name. I'm going to get register for a bank account, which I did the application online, but when they called back, they said, okay, well, what's your DBA information? I was like, I forgot about that part. So that part is done now. 40 Entrepreneur Drive, at this point, not even a month in, but at this point, 40 Entrepreneur Drive is an official business and will be treated as so. It is still my documentary toward financial and entrepreneurial success, but let's see if I can show you. Let's see. I want to show you all my business, but I can't do it that way either. Do it like this. All right. Show you like that. See that? 40 Entrepreneur Drive. 40 Entrepreneur Drive. And there's my official seal. And it's got its own file number and everything. I just covered up my personal address. But yeah, went downtown. I got that one done. I got my sleep goodies for my website. I got my soak wash rinse for my other one. And I even got another DBA for something else that I got brewing in the kitchen. So I'm going to make sure I focus on these and get these done. Get these up and running and make sure I focus on them. And when this other one is ready, I've already got it set. So, yes, I'm sacrificing time. I'm sacrificing sleep. I wish I didn't have to go in tonight. I shouldn't have to go in tonight. It is the weekend. I've worked my I take it back. 5 days have been scheduled for us to work. I did call off the other night because I was so tired, but that's on me. But this is the official weekend, and this is what pisses me off about my current employment situation. I am blessed. I am thankful. I am content. But damn it, I want my own time. It is Friday. It should be my day off. Up until 2 or 3 years ago, we had 2 days off for the weekend, and now we don't anymore. So, you know, when the weekend comes, you want to catch up on stuff. You want to get stuff done, catch up on your chores, hang with your friends, chill with your family, handle business, run errands. And I still got to get it done. If I don't get it done, then I'm just fantasizing. I'm just dreaming about having a business. But it's got to get done, and I'm putting in the work. That's all I can say. I'm going to be tired for a while. but I'm putting in the work. So you got to do what you got to do, right? It will pay off. It's got to pay off. I'm putting in too much work for it not to pay off. If something happens where this doesn't develop the way it should, then I give it all to God that he does not want me going down the road that I'm going. But in God's hands, this is working out. I'm putting in way too much work for it not to. I'm not slacking. I'm not being lazy. I'm not just doing wishful thinking. I'm not just wishing and hoping and praying. I'm putting it in the effort, and I'm sowing the seeds, and I have faith, and I'm claiming it that these seeds will grow, these roots will go deep, and the fruit will blossom. And I cannot wait to share that moment with you guys. I'm already claiming it. I'm already happy. As exhausted as I am, you can hear it in my voice. My voice is going out because I need to be sleeping. But I feel satisfied. When I'm tired like this, I'm dog tired, but I'm so happy because I pushed myself I pushed through the challenges to get it done. So anyways, that's an update, y'all. Get your DBAs registered. I don't know how it is for you in your city, but these were to register your name, it's like I paid $80. So 40 entrepreneur, soak, wash, rinse, sleep goodies, and my secret that I got in the back that I'm gonna let sit tight for a little bit. So that's $20 each. So if you have a business, it's $20. $20 for that. What was that? Less than $10 for the domain name. I can't think right now. Less than $40 for a year's worth of website, and less than and less than $20 for the email. So domain name, website, email, official registration, that's all less than $100, I hope. I'm not even trying to add it up right now. I'm so doggone tired. But every time I do something, I'm just going to keep updating you guys. You can watch them back to back, or you can watch them at your leisure, but I want to make sure I'm recording this for myself too. So some days there will be multiple uploads. Some days there may not be. I'm trying to be very consistent in the beginning, so I can, I want to stay consistent with the algorithm. You know what I'm talking about. I want to make sure YouTube sees, hey, this person up here, they're serious. They are a creator. I am a creator, and I want to make sure I'm staying consistent. So in the beginning right now, you guys are going to be seeing me uploading a lot of what I'm doing, which will hopefully inform new people to business of the types of things that it takes. And then as it goes along, I'll just keep updating. Some of it will be physical stuff that I'm doing like this. Other times I'll just be telling you guys how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, what's going on with me. But yeah, it's all gonna work out. All right, I gotta head in here and lay down for a little bit. My kids asked for Mickey D's on the way back, so I accomplished that. And all I can see is I'm a happy camper, eh? I love this life. I love this life. I love my life, and I'm loving everything that I'm becoming. It took me so long to get here. I only wish I had this kind of ambition earlier. I'll see y'all guys in a little bit. I never know where the camera's at because sometimes I pick the phone up this way, sometimes I pick it up that way. If I look kind of crazy, that's why. Good night, everybody. See y'all next time. I'll catch up to some of you guys' videos when I get to work. All right, bye. Subscribe, watch, share, like.